Man, I feel like we've been talking about this for so long, and it's finally coming to a conclusion.
This is The Woody Show.
Does anybody remember when we first launched the Dare for Dollars on this?
Oh, man. Months ago?
Yeah, a matter of months.
Yeah. Well, because it came up, there was this tattoo artist that was interested in doing something, and we said, okay, fine. And Morgan immediately in the meeting's like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And so we're like, well, we'll make it Dare for Dollars where the listeners get to choose the tattoo, make the suggestions, which is how we narrowed it down to being the man mopping the hardwood floors. And then it became more of a thing because Seabass was trying to pitch for like some 8-inch tattoo, full color, like
obese.
Yeah.
Obese in the rain.
Obese man.
Dripping wet,
who had like some kind of mental disorder.
Yeah, some sort of learning disability.
Yeah, right. Like face on, and so like that one back and forth. And then we had to wait for it was a kind of a hassle to get the schedule down between when Morgan was available and when this guy, the tattoo artist, was available. So finally got it all worked out. And so today we're going to hear how it all went because it finally got done. She has a man mopping the hardwood floors right on her pube mound.
Yeah, it's really cute. I'm not going to lie. I like it.
Yeah, you were so worried about it.
I've really come around. And I think, to your point, Woody, that's why I was freaking out ahead of time because it was just so prolonged.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
yeah, it
So
was like
now
a
that
couple
it's
months.
done, yeah.
It seemed to have viscerally changed you. You know, like
Really?
I was worried about you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was having a rough
depression and stuff.
Yeah, but it all kind of went
Everyone
back
has those days.
to the tattoo. So I'm so
Yeah.
relieved that you like it.
Yeah, I look down and I'm like, oh, he's kind of cute. I got a little buddy with me all the time.
And now
Cute
that you've
stick
sworn
figure.
off sex, you don't have to ever worry about anybody seeing it except for like your gyno.
Right, exactly. Which she's going to love that the next yearly
Yeah,
checkup I
it's
go
like,
into.
Yeah.
Surprise.
It's a conversation piece.
It kind of, when I laid down on the, what do you call it, Gina?
Table?
The table,
Yeah,
for the tattoo.
yeah.
We kind of made a joke because it was like being at the gyno. I'm like,
Oh,
where do
yeah.
I put my feet in the straps? Like,
Yeah, there was no stirrups, but everything else, it felt like she was about to be examined.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we sent Gina Grad with Morgan because we needed somebody to be able to capture like audio, talk to the tattoo artist, talk to Morgan, ask some questions, for the radio element of this. Sammy was unavailable, Caroline unavailable, so we sent Gina Grad.
Yeah, happy
on
to
the
do
case.
it.
Thank you for being our roving reporter on
My
this.
pleasure.
Yeah, thanks,
Now,
Gina.
so I've never gotten a tattoo. In this particular case, when you're getting an area like this done, how does it work? Like, it's just I've seen a number of different tattoo shops. Like, was this a big place, a small place? Are you kind of out there in front of other people?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This was a circular room, so it was like in the top of a dome.
It looks really cool.
It is cool.
fancy.
So everyone is literally just staring at each other. You're in a circle facing in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And so, like, your vag is just out?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
just on the table.
In the breeze.
But they don't have, like,
Not
those little
out.
divider screens like they have for,
No
No.
one cares.
like, a doctor's office?
No.
No.
God, no.
If anything, I was more nervous of the other people seeing me be a little bitch about it, And
Really?
like whining and freaking
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
because
because-
they're in here getting sleeves.
Exactly. There are people coming
Yeah.
back for like their 4th session of their masterpiece, just
Yeah.
totally stoic and not Morgan.
Would you be comfortable being out on display like that?
Yeah,
in that
because
situation?
I feel like everyone was kind of like minding their business, but I mean, there is no privacy.
But I'm assuming it's mostly dudes, right?
Yeah.
There was
one girl.
one
You.
female tattoo artist and another
And
chick.
the girl in the
Gina,
room.
Gina, Gina,
Yeah.
Sammy, would you be comfortable with something like that?
No way.
I mean, you don't have any tattoos either, but let's say
I
you
don't,
were,
but
for the sake of
still.
argument, like being on display like that?
Right. No, I wouldn't like that. Like
Yeah.
you said, in a room full of guys and just being like, what? But I guess once you're in the environment, maybe
Yeah.
it feels normal somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everybody's doing it.
Okay, now were you drunk at all? Did you do anything
Okay.
beforehand?
Glad you asked.
So, yes, this appointment was at 10 a.m., by the way. So, on my way, I stopped at a liquor store.
wait.
Oh, okay, wait.
I think we have somebody. Our tattoo artist, who ended up being a great guy, was running a little late.
Yeah.
So about
Oh,
45
that's what I heard.
minutes.
It added to the anticipation because he was like, like 45 minutes late.
We called him, and it's like when the phone wakes you up and you
Yes.
have to think of a lie and you can't. So mid sentence, you just like tell on yourself, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I had a problem with my alarm." So we're waiting
Yeah.
and waiting, and Morgan's getting more nervous and more nervous, and so she decided to take the early morning edge off.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Morgan, how are you feeling?
I think it's nerves, but yeah, man, I'm ready to go.
Wait, did you already mention your pregame?
No, I haven't mentioned that. So, parked my car, in this crazy situation, And what did I have with me? One of those little minis from the tequila store, or from the, oh my God, from the liquor store. Excuse me. I just had a little shot of tequila. I'm so damn nervous.
Okay. Like one little shot of tequila.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Nice.
but at 10 a.m. with no food and I'm kind of a lightweight, I was feeling it.
All right.
She was pretty buzzed.
Yeah.
All right.
So as much as I thought, and I was hoping, and I just assumed that Fernando, our tattoo artist, was going to freehand it because it's a stick figure. Oh, no. Like, he was taking this very seriously.
As you should.
So he draws it out
Yeah.
on the iPad, and we go through a couple of different renditions. And then he takes, like, if for anyone who doesn't have a tattoo, like a little piece of paper and, like, sticks it on your skin and peels it off like a kid's, like, temporary
Right.
tattoo and
Sure.
uses that. So here's what Morgan thinks of her little cartoon janitor.
Okay, so the stencil has been put on. It is in the, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to say the pubis region. How are you feeling, Morgan?
I'm feeling good.
Are you happy with the size and the little guy and his smile?
I'm actually very happy with the drawing of it. He has a nice little smile.
Like he's walking up to go mop up.
Right. He looks like he enjoys his job. You know, it's a lot of wetness to clean up, but he's happy about it.
Okay, so this was drawn by the tattoo artist. Did you? Because we had like a little reference thing that we drew on a Post-it note.
And
I was like, here.
He asked when we got there, he's like, do you have a picture? And we're like, no, we can draw one real quick, but no.
Yeah, because we were drawing a couple different versions on
Yeah.
Post-it notes in the office the other day.
Some were terrifying. And also, he didn't have a face. And I was like, well, we got to give the guy a little personality.
Yeah.
So, I gave him a smile. So this tattoo artist is amazing. And he seems like he'd be down for anything. But I found the one thing that he will not do.
Okay, like the area or the kind of tattoo.
Yeah, I asked him, and this was the story he regaled us with.
Okay.
To do like in the middle of the vagina and the asshole. I didn't do it because the risk of infection is high there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So
more intrusive on the vagina,
Yeah,
and then also no buttholes.
Right. And what I got at first, I was like, okay, so he's going to do something around the vagina and and I was like, oh, maybe he's talking about the taint, like in the middle of the vagina and the butthole.
That's exactly
Right.
what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, who wants a tattoo there?
Oh, we did on my previous morning show, to the street guy.
Oh my
wow.
God, that'd be
A
so
taint
painful.
tattoo?
A taint too?
Like
Wow.
like a spider web.
A spider.
That's
That's what it was. Yeah,
and
Spider-Man.
Then on the leg we did a rose and then a penis coming out of the middle.
Yeah.
awesome.
And
Oh my
was the taint tattoo super painful? I'd imagine.
Yeah. I mean, we did it in studio. It was pretty gross.
That would be torture.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if that's painful. But
Yeah,
then
it's got to be because, like, I mean, this area is pretty painful. Yeah.
Yeah, it was more than I expected.
she made some noises.
Yeah.
And now the pre-gaming was her first rookie mistake because they say you shouldn't, have alcohol in your system when you're doing this. Apparently, Morgan made another rookie mistake before getting inked.
All right.
Last night I had a dream that I was getting a tattoo and it was bleeding everywhere, right? And I was freaking out. It was like a nightmare. And I woke up. It wasn't a tattoo, it was my peer, right? So, I mean, I took some Midol this morning, and then after I took it, I'm like, oh my God. I Googled, like, can you take Midol before a tattoo? And it tells you not to do that.
Yeah.
So that plus the alcohol.
Because you extra breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
Thins your
blood thinners.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
two
no.
mistakes on the way.
Wait, so you're sitting there on your pier,
Yeah.
With my
naked on a table in front of everybody else,
Yeah,
like string
sorry.
dangling kind of pier, like.
No, I'm not completely naked. My pants are around my ankles at this
Oh,
point.
okay, so that's what
Yeah.
I'm picturing.
Me too.
No, I'm just like
Down
Greg,
it.
right? You too.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you were essentially naked.
Right.
No, I just pulled my shorts down, type of thing.
Okay.
Just kind
They
of
were
like
still
a
on.
like a
Okay, that's
45
not that
degree
bad.
angle.
Yeah.
Then. That's not that bad.
So
All
no,
right.
there's no string hanging out. And sorry everyone, TMI, because I got home later that day, Gina. I'm like, why did I say that?
Because it's the truth.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so there
it's-
you are on the table
Yep.
with a peer.
And it's finally time to fire up the tattoo gun and get started.
All right.
It's buzzing. Here comes Morgan.
I'm so I'm scared. I'm going to scream and there's people in here. It's close to the pubis nerves, that's for sure.
Okay, the needle is on her skin. It's dragging her. He's making the mop. Morgan, just breathe.
Yeah, I'm trying not to move. Also, this is the closest I've been touched down there in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, since March, right?
It was the vibration of the
March
gun,
8th, thank
just
you.
awesome.
I did like the vibration. Yeah.
Yeah, she was okay with like just like going over it once and like moving on.
Yeah.
What she didn't appreciate was Fernando going back over a spot he had already done.
This spot hurts bad right here. What is he doing right now?
I'm trying to saturate everything so it can stay perfect.
Morgan wants it perfect. Take your time.
Yeah, I do. That's what's most important.
You trying to what it?
Saturated.
Yeah.
Saturate
Oh,
it.
saturate.
Make it a little bit
Okay.
darker.
Yeah, make sure it really stays.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I'm surprised you didn't start more like morgasming.
You know,
No.
because
Was
there
that
had
an
been
option?
text suggestions before this, and I thought about it, but no, I was not gonna. I was already about worried.
Take the edge off,
You've already pre-warned us, though, that you were really a big baby when it came to this
I
kind of
am,
stuff.
and I was, because a lot of times, like, I get wheezy in the head, I get all white, and they got to give me sugar type of thing. So I was more nervous about.
Yeah, she
the
kept
fainting,
trying to
right?
see it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, girl, lay down. This is not good.
Good point. Anybody notice that the tattoo artist kind of sounds like Fez from that 70s show?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of does.
To do like in the middle of the vagina and the asshole. Oh, I didn't do it because the risk of infection is high there.
Wow, he does.
He kind
exactly
of does.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right, so Morgan is getting her tattoo on her pube mound that she did for Dare for Dollars. She's going through with the whole thing. She went through it already. We're just getting the recap here. Gina Grad went with her to the tattoo parlor, and we're in the middle of the tattoo at this point.
Yeah. So instead of getting used to the feeling, because I thought like at first, like it hurts and then you kind of get used to it. Oh, no. Morgan's agony seemed to get worse the longer she went through this process.
Yeah, you think.
All right, Morgan has entered the Lamaze breathing portion of this situation. Is it getting worse, Morgan?
I feel like this is what having a baby feels like. Oh my God. You go a little bit south and you'd probably feel fine. This is so painful.
But you're handling it well.
Because I was. Honestly, it was a really nice place, and I was worried about causing a scene.
Yeah. No, it
I was
looks
like breathing deep, you know.
It looks so modern, like a spaceship inside.
It is awesome in there.
Like,
You
so-
can
Yeah.
tell.
Can I ask a question as somebody who's not gotten a tattoo for the people in the room that have got them, like Greg, Menace, Sammy, or Morgan? Like, does that normally, like, you say you get a tattoo like on your arm, not necessarily your pube mound.
Yeah.
Do you kind of get used to it after a minute, and all of a sudden, like, you're not like paying attention to it anymore? Is it just the beginning of it? Like,
I do.
Yeah, Morgan.
Mine are all too small to have experience with that. But I think
Morgan
most people,
seems to be extra sensitive about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
like
never. It's never pleasant.
my last tattoo, I really didn't hurt at all.
Yeah, I mean, do they put any kind of like numbing stuff on your skin
No.
before you do it, or
No.
anything like that?
No.
Okay.
It's definitely not pleasant. It's kind of burns more than anything else.
Yeah.
When they have to shade, I think that's painful.
Oh, see, and
and
I've
then really
never
fill
had.
in.
I've never had to do that.
Yeah, she gets like real basic, easy tattoos.
Yes.
But you do get used to it.
This guy, Fernando, said he doesn't work in color, but he does a lot of shading, which I think would be incredibly excruciating. So as we're wrapping things up, Morgan started to like get a little existential and kind of project into the future. And she got very specific about how she wanted to be compensated for this stupid
Oh, with the
tattoo.
wheel. Yes. All right.
How much money are you hoping to get for this, Morgan? When you
I spin that goddamn wheel and it comes up as like $25-50, whatever the lowest is. I will be walking out of the studio. I'll be quitting that day. Vaughn's going to have to take over the board for me. I'm going to be done.
All right.
She has a lot of thoughts.
Which now that I've had it, a day or two, I don't think I'll quit if I get $20.
I don't think so.
You don't think?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think.
You might stick
Who
around.
knows, but
Well,
All right.
Morgan,
But you know what? Like, unlike this job, that tattoo is forever.
forever.
So I think you're good.
It's
Here,
memories.
you want to hear a supercut
oh yeah, she was
of
very
all
brave.
of Morgan's reactions
Okay,
yes.
please.
while the
Little gift.
tattoo is going on? All right, so here's a little. This is what Gina put together for us. Here we go.
Oh my God. Okay, that hurts. Oh my God. This is so painful.
It's a little my gift to you, so you have something to remember.
Aw,
Yeah.
thank
Besides the
Sweet.
tattoo.
Well, you were a trooper.
Yeah, I thought you did well.
Yeah. And what's the name of the tattoo artist?
It's Fernando
Fernando
at
And then-
Ganga.
at Ganga.
Ganga
Yeah.
tattoo.
We
Ganga tattoo. All right.
Yeah, it's on our Instagram at the Woody Show on Instagram. The photo.
Oh, the photo's up there? I haven't
Yeah.
seen the photo
Oh
yet.
God,
You
yeah.
gotta
Nice.
see the
Yeah.
photo.
It's on Instagram?
It's on Instagram, and then we tagged him in
Looking,
the caption.
I'm
and the
sure he
photo.
wants to be tagged.
Oh, yeah,
and
he
remembered.
is. He's all happy.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
I like his eyes.
Do you
The
like how
X's.
he's in the middle of scrubbing up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you can
in the
tell.
middle of
You
doing
can
his
see
little
the
job.
action.
Yeah, can you point like exactly like how high is it or low is it? Hold on.
It's right here.
Okay.
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 I'll whip it out.
No. I don't need it. I don't need any lawyers in here.
Okay.
And I think there might be one more.
Yeah, so
surprise.
I have a surprise for you all because why not go above and beyond? You know, I'm already there.
Okay, I'm scared
already,
now.
You know, shot in.
Uh oh.
And the dude, he even offered Gina. He's like, "Do you want anything?" And she's
Yeah.
like, you know.
I if I didn't have to take my own to the airport, I would have done it.
Yeah.
Right.
She also wants to be able to be buried in the Jew cemetery.
That's right.
True.
'Cause, you know,
Yeah,
the
they
nose
won't
doesn't
accept
count.
her in the Jew cemetery
That's
if
right.
she gets that tattoo.
That's right.
So if you guys remember, one of the runners-up, which used to be like R.I.P. OJ, and then we changed it to
Osama bin Laden.
bin
Yeah.
Laden.
Yeah.
Surprise! I got an Osama tattoo. Just
You
kidding.
no.
No. But I did get R.I.P. OJ on my arm.
No way.
You
no,
did.
Right there.
And honestly, I love this tattoo. Which I think it's why I'm so
jealous.
happy. It made it all worth it.
It just says R.I.P. OJ.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Do we have a?
We need a photo of
Do
that.
we have a photo of that
Yeah.
one?
I didn't
Yeah.
have that.
Hey, where's that? Like
the
on your
side
ass cheek?
hip. It's
Yeah, I'll
kind
put
of
this-
some
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, I'll put it on the
On the side.
Oh, that rules. Was that one equally painful?
No, this one did not hurt much at all. But I think I got more fat right here.
Yeah,
maybe?
that's on your butt.
On the butt cheek.
Yeah. And so shout out to Fernando because I don't think he was expecting that one.
Shout out to him. Yeah. All right. Well,
both.
Morgan, great job.
Thanks, guys.
Way to be brave.
Yeah.
We'll take the break and then we'll come back. Let you spin the wheel.
Yes.
boy.
Find out
finally.
how much this tattoo is gonna be worth. She'll spin the wheel of money next on the Woody Show. Hang on.
Sit tight. More next. The Woody Show.